Apple Seed's fifth beta of macOS Tahoe to developers. Here's something that might surprise you. Apple just dropped their fifth beta version of macOS Tahoe 26 on developers. And the timeline is raising some serious eyebrows in the tech community. On Tuesday, August 5th, 2025, Apple quietly released what many are calling an aggressive beta testing schedule. Coming just 2 weeks after the previous beta iteration, this latest release has developers scrambling to keep up with the rapid-fire updates. But here's where it gets controversial. Are we witnessing Apple's newfound confidence, or are they rushing toward a potentially problematic fall launch? For those keeping score at home, registered developers can grab this latest beta through their familiar System Settings app interface. It's the same routine they've grown accustomed to, but the frequency is anything but routine. The centerpiece of macOS Tahoe continues to be Apple's ambitious liquid glass redesign philosophy. This isn't just a cosmetic refresh. We're talking about a complete visual overhaul that spans every single one of Apple's major software updates this year. Think of it as Apple's attempt to create a unified aesthetic language across their entire ecosystem. Though critics argue this approach might be sacrificing functionality for flashy looks. But here's what's really turning heads. Apple has made the bold decision to bring the phone and journal applications to Mac computers for the very first time. Let that sink in for a moment. Your desktop machine will soon handle phone calls and personal journaling with the same apps you use on your iPhone. Some users are celebrating this as the ultimate ecosystem integration, while others are questioning whether we really need our laptops cluttered with mobile-first applications. Alongside these newcomers, Apple has introduced an entirely new cross-platform games app that promises to bridge the gaming experience between devices. The implications here are massive. Imagine starting a game on your iPhone during your commute and seamlessly continuing on your Mac when you arrive at your desk. And this is the part most people are missing. Apple has completely revolutionized how Spotlight search functions. We're not talking about minor tweaks here. The new Spotlight can now execute complex actions like sending emails, scheduling meetings, and managing files without forcing you to open individual applications. It's essentially turning your search bar into a command center, which sounds incredible in theory, but raises questions about user privacy and system resource management. The update doesn't stop there. Apple has also implemented significant changes to cornerstone applications, including Messages, Safari, and Notes. Each of these apps has received functionality improvements that aim to enhance user productivity, though the full extent of these changes won't be clear until the public release. For those eager to explore every detail of what macOS Tahoe brings to the table, Apple has provided comprehensive documentation outlining all the new features and improvements. The scope of changes suggests this isn't just an incremental update. It's positioning itself as a major platform evolution. The official launch window remains set for fall 2025, but given this accelerated beta schedule, some industry watchers are speculating whether Apple might be targeting an earlier release than initially planned. This timing coincides with other major product announcements expected from Apple, creating what could be their most significant software and hardware launch season in recent memory. Now, here's the million-dollar question that's dividing the developer community. Is this rapid beta release schedule a sign of Apple's confidence in their codebase? Or are they cutting corners to meet aggressive internal deadlines? Some developers argue that 2 weeks simply isn't enough time to thoroughly test enterprise-level implementations, while others praise Apple for maintaining momentum and responding quickly to feedback. What's your take on this situation? Do you think Apple is moving too fast with these beta releases, potentially sacrificing stability for speed? Or are you excited about the prospect of getting these new features sooner rather than later? And more importantly, are you ready to have phone calls and journaling apps taking up space on your Mac desktop? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is far from settled, and your perspective as an actual user matters more than any tech pundit's opinion. How to reduce liquid glass transparency in macOS Tahoe. Feeling overwhelmed by the new liquid glass effect in macOS Tahoe? You're not alone. Apple's latest update introduces a sleek, transparent interface that can make your screen look stunning, or just harder to see what's important. And this is where it gets controversial. Many users find that this glossy, layered appearance sometimes hampers visibility and usability, prompting some to ask whether style is sacrificing function. But here's the good news. If the transparent overlay is too much, you can tone it down or even turn it off entirely. Let's break down how to dial back that liquid glass look so your macOS experience becomes clearer and more comfortable. First, head over to System Settings. From there, navigate to the Accessibility section located conveniently on the sidebar. Once inside, focus on the main panel where you'll find the Vision category. Click on Display, and then look for the option called Reduce Transparency. By default, this switch is turned off, meaning the interface will keep its transparency effects. To make elements more solid and less see-through, simply toggle this switch on. Keep in mind, Apple decided to make these switches somewhat faint in Tahoe, probably to let you know they're available, but not emphasized. But don't worry, when you activate Reduce Transparency, it works immediately. It's worth noting that although the Reduce Transparency setting isn't new to macOS, its importance skyrockets with the liquid glass aesthetic. For example, the menu bar and other interface elements become more opaque, helping to improve clarity. To visualize this, compare the menu bar before and after enabling the setting. The difference is quite noticeable. If you're eager to explore more about macOS Tahoe or even test it early, our super guide on Apple's upcoming macOS provides comprehensive insights. Want to experience Tahoe firsthand? Here's how to install the public beta before its official release this fall. So, what's your take? Do you prefer the sleek transparency or a more straightforward view? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Let's see how others are balancing style with usability in Tahoe's fresh new look. macOS Tahoe 26 Beta 5, the icon change that's pissing off Apple fans. Imagine this. Apple has just bid farewell to an icon that has been a staple on Macs for years. In the latest developer beta release of macOS Tahoe 26, the classic Macintosh HD icon, which featured a detailed illustration of a hard disk drive, has been replaced with a modern, sleek design that resembles an SSD. Let's dive into what this change means and what it looks like. The old Macintosh HD icon, a silver metal box complete with screws, vents, and a warning sticker, has had a long and faithful service. It's a bit surprising that Apple has kept it around for so long, given that mechanical hard drives have been phased out of Macs for quite some time. But here's where it gets controversial. Some users might argue that the old icon was a nostalgic reminder of the evolution of Mac hardware, while others might see it as a necessary update to reflect the current state of technology. With the new beta release, the old icon has been swapped out for a more contemporary design. The new icon features an aluminum-looking enclosure with rounded edges and a prominent Apple logo right in the center. It's a sleek and modern look that aligns well with Apple's current design language. But this is the part most people miss. The new icon not only looks different, but also signifies a shift in how Apple views storage technology on its devices. As of now, this seems to be the most significant icon change in the new macOS beta. However, we're still exploring the system to see if there are any other hidden gems. Interestingly, we did spot a new AirDrop icon on iOS 26 Beta 5, but it remains unchanged on macOS. This discrepancy raises an interesting question. Why the difference in updates between iOS and macOS? Is Apple prioritizing one platform over the other? Or is there a strategic reason behind this? Do you like the new icon? Did you prefer the old one? Let us know in the comments. And here's a thought-provoking question. Does the change in the Macintosh HD icon reflect a broader shift in Apple's approach to hardware and software integration? We'd love to hear your thoughts and spark a lively discussion in the comments section. Now, let's talk about some exciting deals on Amazon. If you're in the market for some high-quality accessories, here are some fantastic options. Anker 25,000 mAh power bank, 100 watts USB-C. Originally priced at $134.99, now available for $109.99. This power bank is perfect for keeping all your devices charged on the go, with its high capacity and fast charging capabilities. Anker Foldable 3-in-1 Wireless Charger, 15 watts, Qi 2. This versatile charger is now available for $62.99, down from $89.99. It supports wireless charging for multiple devices, making it a great addition to your tech setup. AirPods Pro 2. These advanced earbuds are now priced at $169, down from $249. They offer superior noise cancellation and high-fidelity sound, making them a must-have for audiophiles. AirTag 4-pack. This pack of AirTags is now available for $79.98, down from $99. It's a great way to keep track of your belongings with Apple's precision finding technology. Don't forget to add 9to5Mac to your Google News feed for the latest updates and tech news. And remember, we use income-earning affiliate links to support our content. For more information, check out our affiliate disclosure. We hope you found this article informative and engaging. Whether you're a die-hard Apple fan or just curious about the latest tech updates, we'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. So, what do you think about the new Macintosh HD icon? Is it a step forward or a step backward? Let the discussion begin.